12% of the students at the college are vegetarians. 31% have majors in the division of arts and humanities. Out of the students with majors in arts and humanities, 18% are vegetarians. If a student is selected at random, find the following probabilities. Okay. This one I think is a little more tricky. Let's see here. What are we going to do? I'm going to make a table, but I think this is going to be a little more tricky table than probably we are used to. Okay, again, why am I making a table? Because there's two characteristics listed. What are the characteristics? People are vegetarians, or they're majoring in arts and humanities, right? Those are the two characteristics. So let me again call your attention to the notes. The exam, 2 notes. Whenever there's 2 qualities listed, you need to make a table. And so I go through all this detail here showing you how to make a table. This one is particularly tricky, I think. So you can put it either way. I'll put the vegetarians at the top. Yes, they're vegetarians. No, they're not vegetarians. Let me make that a little bigger. So vegetarians at the top, you can put it on the side. It doesn't matter. And then I'll put on the side, they're arts and humanities majors. Yes, they are. No, they're not. So 2 qualities or characteristics. Are you vegetarian? Yes or no? Are you an arts and humanities major? Yes or no? Okay. So here we go. And what do you do first? You start with the both. So no, step number 1. Now, I don't know if they give us both, honestly. Start with both. 12% of the students are vegetarians. 31% of all students in the college have majors in arts and humanities. Yeah, no, this, I can't start with both. This one's more tricky. Okay, this one's a little more tricky. Okay. Put percentages on the bottom or right that cover only one quality. Right? Like when they say 12% of the students are vegetarians, that only talks about one quality, vegetarians. It says nothing about whether you're an arts humanities major or not. So that's got to be because that's total for that. It's the total for that quality. So 12% are vegetarians. So that's going to be that's going to go down here as the total yes vegetarians. That makes sense? Put the percentages on the bottom or the right that cover only one quality because that's the total for that quality. 12% are yes vegetarian, right? And same thing here, 31% have majors in arts and humanities. So that's going to go out here. 31% are yes arts and humanities. You see. Good so far? Okay. Now here comes the really tricky part. Out of the students with majors in arts and humanities, not out of everybody, notice, 18% are vegetarians. Let me put that another way. That's a super tricky statement. What it's really saying is 18% of the A and H people are vegetarians, right? Isn't that another way to say what they're saying? Out of the students that are A and H, 18% are vegetarians. So notice 18% of the A and H are vegetarians. Simpler way to say it, right? So what does that mean? Well, remember, what is of always? Of is always times. So 0.18 of times A and H. What's A and H? 31%, right? A and H is 31%. Oops, bring it down. 0.31 are veg. So multiply that on your calculator. This is tricky. So I'm getting 0.0558. Change it to a percentage. Move it 2 places. 5.58%. So that means, where's that go? That goes right here. How did I know it goes right here? Well, they're A and H and they're vegetarian. They're both. This is both AH and vegetarian. I know that's a tricky step. Does everybody see what I did there? See how this is different than the other thing. So you might think, didn't they do that before? No. They didn't say of before. You look back here to one of the voters. See what they said here is different? They said 39% support both. Not using the word of. That's just 39 both, 39 both. Boom. That's yes, yes, 39. That's easier. But on this one, they used the word of. Or they implied it. I used the word of. They implied the word of. They said out, well, they did use of right there. Out of the A and H people. Of, that means you're going to multiply. Of means multiply, always. When they say of the A and H people, 18% are vegetarians. I rewrote it, 18% of the A and H people are vegetarians. So that means 0.18 times the A and H people, which is 0.31, are vegetarians. I multiplied that, changed to a percentage. And then you might say, well, yeah, but why are they both vegetarian? Well, they already were A and H. They're of the A and H people, and they also are vegetarians. So that's the both. That goes right here. Doesn't it? See that? That's tricky, huh? That's not for the brand new person at probability. That's tricky. Okay. And now we get the rest by subtraction. So number 3, others by subtraction. You know what I mean? We can get this right here by taking 31% minus 5.58%, which is, I have no idea, whatever it is. I'm getting 25.42%. Same thing here, get this by subtraction, right? 12% minus 5.58%. I'm getting 6.42%. And then last box by 100% minus the others. Right, the last box we can get by 100% minus the others. So I'll go 100 minus 6.42 minus 5.58 minus the 5.42. I'm getting 62.58%. Now we got all the boxes. Now we can answer the questions. What's probably their vegetarian? Vegetarian? That's just vegetarian, yes, 12%. A and H. A and H, yes, 31%. Those are easy, just one quality. Now it gets trickier. Vegetarian and A and H, that's right here. That's yes and yes, 5.58%. It's that tricky one we had to figure out. They might have rounded it, 5.6%, I don't know. Last question, A and H given they're vegetarian. A and H given they're vegetarian. So if we're given they're vegetarian, then remember what we do with that. We circle the vegetarian section. So given vegetarian means circle the vegetarian only. So I'm going to circle the yes, vegetarian only. Ignore all the other numbers. A and H, well, that'd be this 5.58. So it's going to be 5.58 over the total, over the 12%, huh? Divide that on your calculator. And I'm getting 0.465. Move it twice to make it a decimal. I mean make it a percentage. 46.5%. And there we go. So that's hard. So especially the difficult step is this one right here, because they said out of the A and H, 18% are vegetarians. That means 18% of A and H are vegetarians. So 0.18 times the A and H is 0.0558, 5.58%. That's the both. So the both is harder to get there.